One evening, my wife turned to me, her voice edged with an unexpected sharpness, and said, "Stay out of my way. Go find your happiness somewhere else." The word struck me like a blast of icy water. For a split second, I assumed she was joking, but the cold glare in her eyes left no room for doubt. When I asked her what she meant, she dismissed me with a shrug, claiming she just needed space. That rejection cut deep. After 6 years of marriage, I never imagined she'd speak to me with such distance. The following days were unsettling. She hardly acknowledged my presence, her attention constantly fixed on her phone. I would catch glimpses of her smiling at messages, only for her to quickly lock the screen the moment I stepped into the room. The warmth I once knew was gone, replaced by indifference, irritation, and silence. Her earlier words, "Find your fun elsewhere," kept echoing in my head, eating away at me. Eventually, I decided to take her literally. I started filling my time outside the house, meeting old friends I hadn't seen in years, dedicating myself to the gym, attending business dinners, and even traveling for professional events. To my surprise, I began to flourish. My life no longer revolved around her moods. One weekend, I posted photos from a lively company gathering, me standing with colleagues, smiling, drink in hand, clearly enjoying myself. The next morning, she burst into the living room, her face flushed with anger. "Who are those women you're posing with?" she demanded. I met her eyes and calmly replied, "You told me to find my fun elsewhere, remember? I'm just doing what you asked." The answer stunned her into silence, a reaction I rarely saw. Over the next week, her attitude shifted dramatically. She began cooking my favorite meals, asking about my day with real curiosity, and even reaching for my hand in public. I could sense the unease building in her, like she was suddenly afraid I was slipping away. One night, her voice trembled as she asked, "Are you seeing someone else?" I laughed lightly and told her no, but the fact that she had to ask revealed how deeply her own words haunted her. She brushed it off, saying she'd just been overwhelmed at the time, but I could see through it. The truth was, she had expected me to chase her affection when she pushed me away. Instead, I honored her request and gave her the distance she demanded. That's what unsettled her most. She anticipated pleading and arguments, but got none of it. As time passed, she pulled out all the stops to win me back, planning surprise dates, leaving thoughtful little notes, and even offering a heartfelt apology for her coldness. I accepted her apology, but I didn't let my guard fall completely. I wanted her to understand that love isn't a game. One evening, she clung to my arm, tears streaming down her face, whispering, "I didn't mean it. I was foolish, testing if you'd fight for me, and I almost lost you." Her vulnerability touched me, but I couldn't just let it slide. I reminded her that careless words erode trust, and that respect is the foundation of a marriage. From that moment on, things changed between us. She never again toyed with my emotions or doubted my commitment. She realized that taking someone for granted always comes with a price. And I learned something too. Sometimes the strongest response isn't anger or confrontation, but simply stepping back and living your own life. People rarely expect you to take their reckless challenges seriously. Her transformation was striking. The same woman who once pushed me away now clung to me, afraid of losing what she almost destroyed. In the end, our marriage survived, not because of her games, but because I showed her I had strength and self-worth beyond her whims. That truth reshaped both of us. Love only thrives when it's rooted in respect, not in tests, not in manipulation.